Alrighty, so as you guys can tell from the title here, I'm gonna show you how to absolutely destroy people with this grenade. So as you can see, I'm just rocking the Red Queen. Of course, it has an anointed effect. It's not gonna do us any good because the grenade is actually going to be doing all the damage. So obviously this works best if you have an Unforgiven out because of the crit, but you actually don't need one because the grenade does all of the work. So as you can see here, I miss a couple of times, but practically what you're trying to do is you're trying to get the right grenade to stick to his right shoulder. From our perspective, his right side is the one that you're trying to hit with the grenade. So the grenade swings around and keeps hitting crits on his head, and with the Unforgiven out, you get a crit swap, which is absolutely insane. So I'm going to show you another Traunt kill. Of course, I wanted to show you my gear that I'm rocking here, just the Pearl of Ineffable Knowledge, a Cosmic Stalker, and a Transformer. But here's another Traunt kill for you guys. I wanted to go ahead and show a couple of these kills just to show you how insane this grenade mod is. So obviously I'm showing you the modifiers here, nothing that's going to help me, nothing's going to hurt me. But as you can see here, I dropped down again. I just popped the fadeaway just for little extra crit, but you actually don't need to be a flak at all for this grenade to do as much damage as it does, because the way that it works, it literally just attaches onto him, swings around in the circle, and hits his crit over and over. So if you have a crit Zane or a crit Amara on, anything that really just does a little bit of crit, as you can see here, the grenades absolutely do all of the work in carrying here. I also wanted to show you some kills on Graveward because of course these are two of the bosses that don't have invincibility phases. So we're gonna go ahead and switch to Graveward in a second here. But yeah, Traunt's pretty easy with this grenade. And as you guys can see here, I'm showing you the modifiers as well for this, because it's pretty freaking insane how none of the modifiers are really going to help me. I mean, at 25% skill, I only pop it once throughout this whole thing, so it's not really helping me at all. But as you can see here, the strategy for this one, I kind of told you my strat for Traunt, but you just want to come down here and sit in the corner, and then you want to wait for his hand to come down, because of course we're not going to be able to hit his chest when it's way out there with the grenade. But then I just pop fade away just for the effect, and you want to make sure the right side kind of hits that nut bolt looking thing so that it swings around and hits the crit on his hand. But of course he pulls his hand away about halfway, but then if you run up and you stick it directly to his eye here, you're going to be hitting crits as well. And as you can see here, we kill him within the 11 grenades that we had. We actually had a couple more to go, so even if he had a little bit more health, he would have most definitely died there. Yeah, like I said, this grenade is absolutely insane. So at the end here, I'm going to tell you guys how to farm it and where to farm it. I didn't know if you guys cared. I didn't know if you guys had one. But at the end, after this next Graveward kill, I wanted to show you guys one more time. But I will show you how to farm it. So as you can see, we already dropped down and we're going to hit the strat again. I'm going to tell you guys how to do this one more time just in case. But like I said, at the end, after this clip, I'm going to show you where to go and how to farm this grenade mod. And yeah, it's really simple and really fast. It only took me about 15 tries to get it, not even gonna lie. It was really easy. But like I said, come sit into this corner until all the stage stuff is done. Go ahead and throw towards that nut bolt thing, maybe a little to the left of it, so the right grenade attaches there and goes ahead and takes down his health halfway. And I always run over to this corner and make sure like it's in my frame, as you can see here, and then just aim a little bit outside to where the right grenade is going to attach. And yeah, it's pretty much it. And you can kill any boss. It's freaking OP. So I'll go ahead and show you how to farm this now. So obviously, if you guys do not know, farming in Borderlands 3 actually attributes to a lot of things. So I wanted to go ahead and show you what to do to make sure that you're getting the maximum amount of opportunity to get the best loot possible. So obviously, first and foremost, go to Mayhem 4 if you can do this. You don't really need to be on Mayhem Mode 4, but Mayhem Mode 4 makes the loot drops increase, so I would really highly recommend just being on Mayhem Mode 4. The boss that we are going to be farming, the boss quote unquote that we're going to be farming, isn't that hard, so you can probably kill him on Mayhem 4. And also, this new Borderlands science thing offers a thing called Butt Stallion Milk. You just go in here and get 1500 credits, and it will upgrade the loot quality, and it makes loot drops absolutely crazy. And they drop like I would say at least the BAs in this game, or the bosses, they each drop 5 legendaries now because of the update. I knew they were going to be increasing loot drops, but man, they really increased loot drops. But the place that we're going to be going to is obviously Necrotafeo on Desolation's Edge. You want to fast travel to the point that I did on the map, and then you want to go ahead and follow the path that I did as well. I will be explaining it here in a second, but it's a pretty simple farm. Again, it only took me about 15 times to get this, and I tried to farm Graveward a lot more because I was farming for a couple of different things, a couple of different world drops, and I heard that he could drop this as well, so I was trying to use him as a farm. I would not really recommend that at this stage because I spent so long farming Graveward. A lot of the dedicated loot drops are getting dropped now, so you can just look up where specific loot is going to be dropped. So I'm going to call this an item guide too, because this is kind of where you're going to go to farm the Red Queen grenade mod. But as you can see, when we load in here, we just follow a simple path. And also you want to make sure that you hit the respawn station that's at the bottom of the hill here, because obviously if you're going to be farming, you want to make it as quick as possible to the place that you're going to be killing the enemy. Alright, so we spawn in here, and of course just follow the path. If you have the ice, whatever it's called, the little class mod that allows you to slide and go way faster on flak, then I would highly recommend this, especially because it's like a really quick, like when you respawn, the boss will be like right in front of you almost. So obviously, I keep saying obviously, sorry about that. A lot of people comment about that, about me saying certain words over and over, but obviously it's just one of those things that I say a lot, I'm sorry. But as you can see, when you run down here, you can get in a car there. I have no clue why I didn't get in a car. I apologize for that. But as you can see, running down this hill, and the spot that we are going to have to hit the respawn station is all the way at the bottom of the hill and to the right. I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew exactly where you were going. I think that's what was going through my head when I was doing this. But as you can, I keep saying as you can see too, it's kind of whack. But when you go down this hill, as when I finally get down there, because I didn't take a car, you guys can take a car. It's fine, it won't mess anything up. But as you can see, man, said it again. But right here, you want to hit this respawn station, because this is where you're going to respawn when you are farming. But then grab a vehicle here. I just used the one that was preset with this cyclone. But then right here, you just ramp off that hill and jump out of your vehicle, because the boss is right here, and it is the blinding banshee, and she is an easy kill, and she drops the Red Queen. I found that she also drops a lot of other grenade mods, so if you are farming grenade mods, this is the way to go. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.